So, here's a question that's thrown a lot of people for a loop. Why do both Lucifer and Jesus get called the morning star? On the surface, it sounds like a straight-up contradiction, right?
It totally does, but it's actually not a mistake at all. It's more like a little wink from the scriptures, almost like a coded clue. The idea is that both figures represent different stages of consciousness. It's not about good versus evil so much as these two archetypes acting out a cosmic process.
That's such a cool way to frame it. Instead of being rivals locked in some eternal battle, they're more like two parts of one big journey. The text even says Lucifer means light bringer. That doesn't sound especially sinister.
Exactly. And that really flips the script. Lucifer is the moment you first wake up the spark that disrupts the status quo. In this model, he's the disruptor, the one who shakes things up so that growth can actually happen.
You know, it's kind of comforting to think that the chaos or tough moments in life aren't just random suffering, but part of some bigger transformation. But where does Jesus fit into all of this, if Lucifer is the catalyst?
That's what I find fascinating. If Lucifer is the one who fractures the old pattern, Jesus is the harmony that emerges afterward. It's like in music, sometimes you need a little dissonance before you land on a beautiful chord. Jesus is that new structure, the answer to Lucifer's question.
So, Lucifer stirs the pot. He's the shadow, the question, and then Jesus arrives as the integration, the peace that comes from facing the chaos. There's this sense that you can't have one without the other, right?
Absolutely. They're basically two movements in the same symphony. The so-called fall of Lucifer isn't a moral disaster. It's a crucial part of the process. Only by facing that disruption does consciousness reach a higher, more coherent state, the Christ stage.
Funny thing is, that makes the scripture in Revelation, where Jesus calls himself the morning star, so much deeper. It's not a clerical error, it's like poetry. He's the completion of what Lucifer started, just at a different vibrational level.
That image of a cycle, a process is so powerful. The morning star isn't just a character, it's this endless loop. Light falls, transforms, and then rises again, brighter. It's like the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, but made of light.
Honestly, that's mind-blowing. Instead of looking at Lucifer and Jesus as opposites, it becomes about metamorphosis. One state naturally gives way to the next, like night turning into dawn. It's not a battle, it's a dance.
Yeah, and if you think about it, that cycle is happening inside all of us. Every time we face our own darkness and come through the other side, it's a tiny echo of this cosmic process. Lucifer becomes Christ not in opposition, but through transformation.
I love that. It turns an old debate into something deeply hopeful. The morning star is all about becoming, not just being. Both sides, both phases, are absolutely necessary. That's a lesson I can actually use